I know what you're thinking, but I don't know what to say. And everybody's leaving, and I don't want to stay. I just want to go out, yeah, I want to go away. Let's follow our hearts now, cause I don't want to pray. And I don't wanna be that guy who's all alone.
Hi, this is your Asbury Park Boardwalk reporter, Angie Sugrove, and I'm here today with
Hector,
Nick,
Zach,
and together they are Lost in Society. These guys are an up-and-coming punk band right here from the Jersey Shore, and they recently won the Metro Mix contest. Right, you guys?
Yeah.
Pretty good with that.
It's pretty awesome. That was pretty.
it's a good show.
Yeah, it was a great show.
Couple shows.
And it's actually the first competition we've won. We usually get like, we usually don't win these things.
No, we never
like battle
win.
of the bands. We usually don't win them, but this one, that's why it was even like.
Well, I actually talked to Pete Steinkopf of the Bouncing Souls, and he was at that show that night, and he said you guys had a pretty good thing going, and the crowd was going pretty nuts, and people were proud.
Yeah, like my good friend Kevin
Yeah, it's
Kelly
pretty
did a
crazy.
front flip off the stage into a crowd surf.
While
and-
nobody was looking.
Well, yeah,
Because
so-
everybody was hitting.
So he
and
just kind of
jumped
trucked
in the
like
middle
30 people.
and just got caught before he hit his face.
Oh, that's
But he got caught, so he's okay.
Yeah, so it was a fun show.
great. That's great. And you guys are from this area?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. I live on Sunset, down the street. They're
I live in
from-
West Long Ranch, but like that's like
I grew up in Ocean Township, but I live in town.
Okay. And you've got an upcoming show here, and that's opening for the Pietasters.
Yes.
Yep, and HR from Bad Brains, April 28th, so that should be pretty awesome.
we're looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Like I like the Pietasters a lot. We're all band and obviously Bad Brains and
Yeah, it must feel pretty awesome to be like an up-and-coming punk band, and you get to open for an established punk band that's like a household name to like
Yeah,
punk
totally,
nerds
definitely.
like us. It's pretty cool.
totally it's
Should be
great.
pretty killer.
So I know a bit about where you guys are headed. How did you guys get started?
Me and Nick met in 8th grade. Actually, 7th grade, and I was mean to him. Still am.
I didn't really like
actually.
him when I first met him at all.
Yeah, he
actually.
hated me, actually.
He hated me too. Nick just hates everybody when
Yeah,
he
but I was actually like an
Wrong with
asshole to
you?
him. But yeah, so we met, and then in 8th grade, we were like psyched about the American Idiot coming out. We were like, yo, we should totally do like a Green Day medley for the talent show.
Yeah.
And then we like started practicing, and then months later, like I eventually like before the talent show actually wrote a song. So we ended up playing an original song instead. It was like instrumental, and it was like 5.5 minutes long, and it was just
Weird.
not. It was
It was
just
weird.
real weird.
Yeah.
It was like think of a band who's like an instrumental band and like all the solos and stuff they do, but not being able to do that, but doing it anyway. That's kind of like what we were at the start of Lost in Society.
And how long ago was that? When did you guys get started?
That was 8th grade, so
Last
almost
year.
7 years ago.
7 years ago.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
So that's great. So you guys have been going strong since then.
Yeah, and then about 3 years ago, we met Hector, and then he joined in, and then that's really when we started establishing ourselves, I
Yeah.
would say.
And,
And people started taking this more seriously.
let's just go over what everybody does in the band.
Okay, I play guitar and sing.
I play bass and sing a little bit.
I barely play drums, but I tried.
You're pretty good.
That's what I do.
Let's talk a little bit about what got you guys interested in playing music in the first place. Like, did you just grew up watching bands and you're like, I want to do that too?
Actually, when I first started playing guitar, I didn't really like music, like good music. My first album I ever bought was Nelly, Country Grammar.
That's a great album.
But it
though.
is really good album.
Yeah, you know.
But like for like, oh, I'm definitely gonna be in a punk band after this. Like nobody saw that coming. And so then I just started playing guitar, and I actually met a friend of mine, and I joined a band with him, like in like 7th grade. And, like we played like Nirvana covers and stuff.
Right.
And I think from there I was like more like I started listening to like Nirvana, and like I already listened to like some rock before that, but that's
Yeah,
when I
that
first
was my
started,
band
like,
too. That was when I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Now I know what good music is.
I started with the piano. I played piano from like 5 to like 10, and then the violin too. But I never liked it just because my grandparents made me do it. And then, like at 14, I was like, I need to play the drums. And my dad just bought me a
Just
drum
wanna hit
set.
stuff.
I just honestly like it's great. And then it's been downhill since.
I started playing guitar first, actually, and then eventually, like me and Zach were playing together, and then there was just like me and a bass player, and we tried out a couple kids, and it just wasn't working. So I was like, whatever. I'll do it.
Do you think
Yeah.
anybody just like picks up the bass? Like, I'm gonna learn the bass. I
I'm
feel like
sure
it's
there
always
are,
like with
but,
guitar.
Oh, I think
A lot of the time
Yeah?
it's like, I play guitar. Well, we need a bass player. It's like, I'll play bass.
I didn't even
I'm
know.
good at that.
Like a lot of people at the start were like, "Oh, you're a dick, Zach, because you made Nick play bass or whatever." I had no idea. I came to band practice and he's like, "Oh, got a bass," and I was like, "Oh, for who?" He's like, "For me. I'm playing bass." I'm like, "All right, whatever, man. That's cool. I'm fine with that."
I think it suits me better.
Yeah,
it
you're
does.
you're large and clunky like one. You know,
Right.
you're durable.
So you guys have been out on the road a bit, like
Yeah,
touring
yeah.
out. Did any like weird stuff happen to you while you were out? Or
Yeah.
funny stories?
Yeah,
Well, once we saw a UFO. Well, I did. I definitely
was-
saw a UFO.
Okay.
Where
We
was
were in
that?
upstate New
Upstate New
York,
York.
and we're driving.
It's like
it's
2 in the
woods
morning.
everywhere, and then all of a sudden I'm like dozing off, and I open my eyes, and I'm looking out the passenger window, and all of a sudden I see like these flashing lights, and I was like, Nick, because like Hector's passed out sleeping or whatever.
I was asleep too in the back.
Yeah. Wait, then who was driving?
You were driving.
No, I was in the passenger seat.
Hector was driving.
All right, you were driving.
I was sleeping in the back.
Well, somebody, I saw a
definitely
UFO. I don't know if you guys agree with me. One more thing.
Yeah.
Kevin Conroy, if you're watching. Laws of Society coming your way April 28th. Stone Pony opening up for the Pietasters. Be there.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.